Hi guys, this is Ajita and welcome back to our channel Beauty with a Twist. So today's video is based on this look. Any guesses what the theme is? The correct answer will get a prize. No, just kidding. Isn't it quite obvious? When you see these colors, orange, green, white and blue, what comes to our mind? You're right. It is our Independence Day special look. So, if you're interested in how I've created this look, please keep on watching. Okay, time to tie up the locks. Ta-da! So let's begin our makeup with eyes first. And here I'm using Urban Decay's Naked Skin, weightless concealer as a primer. And I'm going to use a damp beauty sponge to blend the primer on my eyes. This time, for a change, I won't be using my favorite brush though. So the best way to use it is wet the beauty blender and squeeze out all the excess water until damp, and then tap. Now I'll be setting my concealer with a Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and you will see me use this quite a few times in this video. I'm taking a little amount and patting it on my eyes. Now I'll be using my one of the favorite eyeshadow palette from Urban Decay, which is Naked 3 palette, and did you just see that? The eyeshadow is broken. Every time I see this, my heart breaks. Literally. Anyways, I'm using the color Strange, which is a pearly white color on the inner 1/3 of my eye. Since this eye look is based on our tricolor, white is going to be part of this look. Now, moving ahead, I'll be using quite a few eyeshadows from the brand Makeup Geek. And the first eyeshadow is going to be Crème Brule, which is a nude light brown color, and this is a perfect transition shade for the darker shades that we are going to use in our look ahead. And for this, I'm going to use a blending brush from the brand Morphe, and it is M433. As you can see, I am taking the color and applying it in the windshield wiper motion, which will help in smoothing out and buffing out the color. The next shade which I'm using is Frappe, which is a tad bit darker than Crème Brule, and I'm using M441 brush, which is a tapered blending brush, to pack the color on at the end 1/3 of the eyelid, and then using M433 brush to blend it out so that there are no harsh lines. Blend, my friend, blend, work hard. May the gods be with you. Going ahead, I'll be using the shade Cocoa Bear, which is a dark warm brown color, and I'll be using the tapered blending brush M441 to pat it at the outer V, that is the outer 1/3 of the eye, and then I'll be using M433 brush to blend it. We need depth before applying a orange color, because otherwise orange color will not be seen, and hence we are using this dark brown color as a base to give a definition to this eye look. Now I'll be using the shade Morocco, which is a lovely orange color, and for this again I'm using a tapered blending brush, which is M441, and I'll be patting this shade first on the outer 1/3 of the eye and then blending it, because if I just blend, then the color with the intensity will not be seen. First I need to pat the color, deposit it to the outer V, and then blend it. I just thought of taking a close-up so that you can see up close of how the blending activity is done and how I pack the color on the outer V of the eye. Now I'm using this gorgeous dark green color eyeliner from the brand Bourjois. The exact name I'll be mentioning in the description bar below, and I'm applying this on the outer 3/4 of the lower lash line, and this I'm doing it on a purpose. Now I'm using the Coastal Scents 120 eyeshadow color palette. I'll be using this cream shimmery color on a MAC flat shader brush in the number 241, and I'll use this color to buff out the dark green eyeliner that we've applied before. We just want to give a very smooth transition look, no harsh lines. And that's why all this buffing. Using Maybelline's gel eyeliner and Sigma E65 small angle brush, I'll be drawing a small wing to the outer end of the eyelid, and Mama need 2 hands to draw, so I've done this offline. Now I'm using Wet n Wild blue liquid eyeliner, and I'll be completing this eyeliner on the inner part of the eye. So you will see blue and black, 2 shades in the complete eyeliner. Now I'm using the flat shader brush that comes with the Urban Decay palette, and I'll apply some Fix Plus on it, and I'm going to use a shimmery eyeshadow, name I'm unable to recollect, so I'll mention in the description bar, and I'll apply it on the eyeshadow that we've already applied, the Strange eyeshadow, which is a pearl white color. I just felt that some shimmer is missing, some bang is missing in this eye look. I know you have to apply it before because it was quite messy to apply this and then reapply the eyeliner. So whenever you are recreating, guys, just don't forget to apply this shimmery eyeshadow first and then complete this look with the eyeliner. With the help of M433 brush, I'm just blending out if there are any harsh lines. I'm not taking any additional product, I'm just using the product which is already there on the brush. Now I'm using the color Strange from the Naked palette, and I'm applying it to the arch of my eyebrows to give it a little lift and brightness. Time for the eyebrows. I'm using a spoolie and I'm brushing all my eyebrow hair so that they come together. Just get them together, in shape. And I'll be using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade gel, which is in the shade dark brown, and I'm using Sigma E65 small angular brush to fill my eyebrows. You've got to be very light-handed when you fill your eyebrows, otherwise they're going to look artificial. It's no fun, watching do the eyebrows, so I've recorded only one side, and the other eyebrow I've done it offline. Seriously, no fun. Now I'm using Garnier micellar water and cotton ball to clean out any fallout which is there due to the glitter eyeshadow that I used. With the help of eyelash curler, I'm going to curl my eyelashes, and I'll be using Benefit's Rollerball mascara. This is a travel size I've just purchased to check how it is. Just 2 coats of mascara and bam, you're good to go. Now I'm using Rimmel's nude eyeliner, and I'll be applying this to the waterline, and this will instantly brighten up the eye look. Now we'll move to the face makeup. I'm using Benefit's Porefessional primer. I'll be taking a pea size, and with the help of my fingertips I'll be applying it on my T-zone. What this does is it mattifies the oily T-zone as well as reduces the pore size. Since I have combination to oily skin, this primer is very useful to me. Now I'm using Maybelline's Poreless Matte Finish foundation, and I guess this is in the shade 332, I believe. I'll confirm and mention in the description bar below. And first I'm applying this foundation in the form of dots on my face, and then I'm using a damp beauty blender to buff this foundation into my face. Now if you see, I'm using the patting motion. I'm pressing the foundation in my skin as against rubbing it off or blending it as I would do with the brush. If there is any excess product, don't worry, your beauty blender will take it away. Time for concealer. I'm applying Urban Decay's Naked weightless concealer, and I'm in the shade medium neutral, I believe. I'm applying it under my eyes, on my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, above my lips, and on my chin. This will not only conceal if there are any flaws or any acne marks, but it will also brighten up the area under my eyes. So I'm using a 2 shade lighter concealer so that it does a job of concealing as well as brightening up. Remember to press in the concealer when you're using a beauty blender as against dragging it or swiping it across, otherwise it will be very streaky and not flawless. Now, time to set this concealer with Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This technique is also called as baking because I'll be applying this powder and I'll be leaving it until I complete the rest of my makeup. I'll be applying this to all the areas where I have applied the concealer. Time to contour. I'm going to use these two shades, which are in the shade Chocolate and Ash Brown from the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit. And to apply this, I'm using Real Techniques pointed foundation brush, and I'll be applying this under my cheekbone, on my forehead, and on the bridge of my nose. After applying this, I'm going to buff this out with e.l.f. small stipple brush. If you want a separate tutorial on how to contour, please mention in the comment bar below so that I can make a separate tutorial on the same. Whenever you are using any cream contour product, it's very important to blend it seamlessly, otherwise it will look as if you've drawn a straight line on your cheeks, and trust me, it's no good look. So over here I'm using circular motions while blending the cream contour on my forehead as well as on my cheeks. While blending the product on your nose, you can very well use your fingers if you think that by using your fingers your blending is going to be very smooth and seamlessly. It's very necessary that you have to set cream contour product with the powder contour product. Remember, we did the same thing when we applied foundation, concealer and then powder on top. Over here I'm going to use Makeup Geek's powder contour to set my cream contour, and this is in the shade Complicated, which is a cool medium tone. For this I'm going to use Morphe M523 brush to do so. Now for applying blush, I'm going to use Real Techniques retractable blush brush. Oh my god, all these names are such a tongue twister. And I'm going to use Inglot's peachy corally shade, and this is in the number 45. I'm going to use Real Techniques contour brush to dust away the powder that I had applied under my eyes. Time for my favorite part, highlighter. This is Gilded Honey from Laura Geller, and did you just see that? Look at that shine. Oh my god, it's to die for, guys. I love highlighters. I'm applying it on my cheeks, on the bridge of my nose. If you can see, highlighter changes the game, the complete makeup game. For this look in particular, I am going to use a combination of a lip liner and two different lipsticks. The lip liner I'm using here is of MAC in the shade In Control. I'm going to fill my lips with the same liner. The first lipstick that I'm going to use is of Maybelline in the shade Touch of Spice, which is a matte formulation. And to top it up, I'm going to use a MAC lipstick which is in the shade Cosmo in the amplified formulation. I loved the way it has turned out. Now actually what I've done is I've applied falsies off camera because they were a little difficult to put on this time around. Now I'm using Sigma E65 brush and the same dark green eyeliner, and I'm drawing a straight line instead of the curve part of the lower lash line. That is why I had left this part blank intentionally. The inner 1/3. Now, with the help of a pencil brush, I'm going to apply Matte Luminizer to the tear duct, which will pop the eye beautifully. I'm applying mascara to the lower lash line, and I guess we are done with this look over here. Happy Independence Day, everyone! So this is the completed look. I hope you liked it. If you like it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And until next time, bye bye. The